Before you start learning how to do this trick, you should be really comfortable just riding your board around. And you should also have your ollies down well, because it is part of it and it is going to help you out a lot to learn this trick.
So the first thing I always say is, well, you have to have those prior steps in. That is ollie, front side 180, back side 180, pop shove, front shove. If you're going to skip anything, skip the heel flip, and then the next one is the kick flip.
The first thing you have to get down is your foot placement. Your front foot is at a 45-degree angle, just down from those bolts, and your back foot is perched on the tail with the ball of your foot ready to pop it.
Okay, it's these. I do remember buying these. I don't remember when I bought them, but they're skater trainers. They're supposed to be things that help you with your tricks. Actually, it says right here, want help with your tricks? Stop the wheels to get better. Kickflip manual. Manual? These are nuts. Let's see how well these actually work. I'm trying to put my brain back into the 10-year-old version of myself and try to figure out if these would actually be worth it. And I kind of think they would be, because I did practice tricks a lot in the grass. And this is cement. I will say cement, definitely a lot better to get your pop off the ground and figure that out better. So, you know, they might be worth it. They honestly might be worth it. It was kind of fun doing that, and I think the confidence is really important. So yeah, if you want to build confidence, get skater trainers.
Step number 2 is going to be the full body position, because it's one thing to have your feet in the right position, but your upper body could be in the totally wrong position. You have to be like centered with your body straight over your board, because just like the pop, you're trying to pop straight down, you need to be right over it, because you want the board to be right underneath you the whole time. So with your feet in the position that we went over on step 1, you want to get your body straight up and down enough, and that means when you bend, you're bending in such a way that you're still like in line with the board, because you do need to bend to pop up. So you're going to bend down, and as much as you can, stay straight over the board with your whole body needs to be straight over. A lot of times I find like where your eyes are looking is going to be like where your overall body position goes, because you kind of like adjust your position to what you're trying to look at, if that makes sense. So I always look right here. I look right here and I watch the front foot flick off.
Okay, so issue number 4 is that your legs are probably pretty weak. And that's kind of annoying to hear, because people want to think, oh, I need to be strong and tough and work out to do a good kickflip. Not really. Certain muscles are developed when doing certain tricks, and kickflips have a certain muscle on your right leg that develops. I don't know which one, but I definitely can feel it, and I know something's there. So practice kickflips a lot, and that's kind of the only way to do a really, really solid kickflip and learn how to do them really well. But what's funny is I know that seems like a very obvious direction, but a lot of people who can do nollie tray flip manual 900s out are like, for some reason I can do all these crazy tricks, but I can't do a kickflip well. And I'm like, well, how often do you sit there and actually practice kickflips and doing them well? And you know, it's never. So if you actually sit there, take the time to learn it, you're gonna learn a good kickflip. There is no doubt about it.
me just define rocket for you. Let me define non-rocket. Leveling it out. So what he's trying to do is level it out in the air. But there's a certain point where your ankle then goes like that, and the force goes down through the board, because your board is going up and you gotta go like that, which then causes it to flick. Whoosh. Change the flick so it like flicks out through the board.
So the final one I'm gonna leave you with is issue number 5. And that is using your back foot to stop the rotation. Not your front foot, not even really both feet. I think it's mainly your back foot. When you go to pop and you flick, and it flicks fast, I feel like the best way to know that you're doing a kickflip correctly is to have your back foot stopping it. And usually, if you can do it well enough, you can stop it as it's going up.
Definitely check out Skateboarding Made Simple. It's available on all these platforms, iBooks, BrailleSkateboarding.com, and Google Play. It's the most comprehensive video we've ever made, and it teaches skateboarding better than anything else out there. You won't be disappointed.